Hello and welcome to my world and a casual review. This week we're talking about RetroMania Wrestling. Uh, for the purposes of this review, I played the Xbox One version of the game, and my stream of it was back in October of 2023. Um, RetroMania is at its core is just a fun little button masher arcade game. It has some unique little mechanics in terms of light attacks, medium attacks, strong attacks. You got to time things out, build up your momentum meter, so this way you can use stronger attacks. But the game is very user friendly, with an adjustable difficulty setting, numerous game modes such as the Retro Rumble, which is pure chaos. Has a nice little story mode where you play only as Johnny Retro, which in fact is John Morrison, Johnny Nitro, Johnny Impact, Johnny Lucha, whatever the heck the names John Hennigan used during his wrestling career on every promotion, where he just took the name of wherever it is he working and substituted in for his last name, but that's neither here nor there. And you also have a nice little bit of game modes. You have your singles matches, your triple threat elimination matches, your fatal four ways, tag team matches, tag team 6-man tags, as well as cage matches with both standard steel cage and blue cage variants. You get a nice array of arenas like a ring set up at Stevie Richards' fitness facility, the NWA Power TV studio, the NWA 70th anniversary show, like the House of Hardcore arena, as well as an arena that's clearly modeled after the Hammerstein Ballroom. And you get a nice little roster too. As you can tell, you got some nice little detailed sprites. You can almost always you can tell who everyone is. I mean, on screen at the moment, in there you can see Tommy Dreamer, Nikita Koloff, Stevie Richards, Johnny Retro, Warhorse, Jeff Cobb. Um, it's and you get like 17 wrestlers, 16 default, and then the 17th was a DLC character called Chris Bay, who's on the indie scene. I don't know who he is. As a matter of fact, I don't know who Warhorse is or who Jeff Cobb is, but the majority of the roster are folks that I am familiar with, as well as the aforementioned Legion of Doom and the Blue World Order characters. But the game itself is a nice little hodgepodge. You have it also has a nice little arcade ladder. Take a wrestler, win 5 matches, get the NWA title. Then you do 5 matches defending the said title, and there you go. So it's 5-5. Although my one playthrough of the arcade ladder seemed a bit repetitive. There's as a pattern. You get your one-on-one matches, a cage match, a triple threat match, a fatal four-way match, and then a 2 out of 3 falls match. So it's on both runs, on both winning on the road to the title and then winning it. So there's that. There is some commentary, limited commentary, but it's in the style of, again, those uh, of the WrestleFest arcade game, and I could almost dare say the which one was it? The SmackDown Just Bring It game for the PS3 that had some of those weird, just random lines and repeated lines being said. So uh, your mileage on that may vary. You might end up just turning off the commentary itself, but if you leave it on default audio, it's not intrusive at all. Anyway, you get full ring introductions, ring entrances. Everybody gets a nice little MIDI digital esque theme, and you get everyone's gets their names announced with like nicknames and so forth. So you get from Yonkers, New York, Wayne, the innovator of violence, Tommy Dreamer, representing the Blue World Order, Stevie Richards, and things of that sort. So there is a lot of care and attention put into it. Although there is like there is a question of like who was this for, and you will see this more in the story mode when you see like these questionable cameos. Like, oh, they put Dave Meltzer in the game, and they ramp up his importance. Like, yes, if Dave Meltzer gives you a 5-star review, you can get booked in Japan, which is not how it works. And as well as a random appearance by Bill Apter. So it's like, why? Like trying to like ramp up the importance of these characters, and there's some deep cut references that I think is like Dennis Carluzzo, who was like I think a super fan promoter of sorts in the Northeast back in the early '90s. I know it's someone. Dennis Carluzzo has some sort of association with the likes of Jim Cornette back in the early '90s and going back into the '80s. So um, but if there's also the story mode itself, there is a one big takeaway from that in that nobody bothered to even do a spell check or a grammar check on it because when you're reading that dialogue out, it can be really fucking surreal. It's like, and it's like it was clearly a secondary or like not a priority for the creators of this little game. But yeah, I think the story mode, what was written for dialogue, needed a little bit of a little bit of polish on that. But other than that, it's it's passable. Though, and I'll give this credit to the story mode. It does give you like some choices at various points, so you can like kind of customize your way through it. So it so there's a little bit of fun there to see like alternate paths of sorts, but you just really for an achievement purposes, you only want to do it just one and done it. That's I think what most people would do. Speaking of achievements, there are a fair amount, and quite a few are character based, like win a match as such as win a match as Nick Aldis versus Austin Idol in the NWA 70 arena. Uh, I would say Austin. Is it Austin Idol? I may have gotten the name wrong there, but uh, my mistake and apologies here at the time I'm recording this. Other characters is like win a retro rumble, which is again this game mode here that you're seeing. Win a match as Tommy Dreamer. Win a match as Stevie Richards in Stevie Richards Fitness Arena. Win a match as Matt Cardona and what the hell is the name of Brian Myers in the Stomp Arena. Things like that, and or miss a dive from the top of the cage, win a match in the blue cage, win a cage match in under 3 minutes, and you get a reference to the bone saw from the first Tobey Maguire movie. So you get there is a nice fair of achievements and you can probably tear through most of them in 3 hours is like I spent playing it on my back in my October stream. I knocked out about half. There's like I think there's like 39 achievements. No, or was it 49? Either which way, I know I had like 50% of the achievements knocked out in one in this a simple night. So again, if you're looking for a kind of an easy completion, although there appears to be some achievements that are tougher to get than others, you can use it to boost your gamer score. In terms of its price, I would recommend nabbing it when it's on sale and not paying full price for it, because it is a glorified little indie wrestling game that granted it has some charm to it. There is there is limits to what you'll get out of it. But but if you're looking for something, if you're a streamer and looking for something to spend a few hours dicking around with it, this is a nice little game to play. Um, so yeah, that's basically all I have to say on Retromania. So with that said, tighten your friendship bracelet, stay safe, Have a good one. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see y'all in the next video.